Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. I'm nearing the end of my ELO series. Only one more album to go after this one. Secret Messages, their 10th album. And this was released in 1983. I actually really loved this album cover. There's the back. And I do know the story of this album. It was originally planned to be a double album. But of course, the record company gets involved and says, no, no, no. Once again. And so I have not heard the other songs. I know the double album is on Spotify. I will check it out later. But I just want to concentrate on the album as it was originally released in 1983. That was my whole plan with the series, whatever was released at the time. And so let's see. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that I've got quite a few of these books, and there's one on ELO, every album, every song, and it is really, really good. It goes through all of, and also his later ELO albums and solo albums. And talks about each song and then, the author's thoughts on the songs and everything. So check it out if you're interested. It's very good. So I'll start with the charts in the United Kingdom, better known as the UK. It went to number 4 on the chart, so ELO is still doing good, really good. It didn't go to number 1, but number 4 is not bad. In Canada, though, it only went to number 20. So a little drop in popularity. And in the United States, it went to number 36. So a definite drop in the US. It remained a major success in the UK, but performed more modestly in North America. Oh, and I also wanted to mention, before I forget, that this Saturday, August 15th at 1 p.m., I'm hoping to do it live, but we'll see. It might be pre-recorded, so it might be posted a couple of days later. But I'm going to be asking Americana Sam and Peter Canego, who are going to join me on Saturday. We're going to do our top 20 ELO songs each. And that's going to be difficult because they have a lot of great songs. So stay tuned for that on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. Please make sure you're subscribed. Yeah, I had to double check. I apologize. It's on my Larry Graves Show channel, the one you're watching now. I have 2 channels. I think it's confusing. So I just wanted to read this little bit more. Secret Messages was released in 1983. It features a polished mix of rock, pop, and synthesizers with mysterious sound effects and hidden backward messages woven throughout. The album was originally planned as a double album. There was growing tension within ELO during this period. Kelly Crocutt was unhappy about royalties and the lack of touring income. He left the group and sued Jeff and Jet Records, later receiving an out-of-court settlement. And then the drummer, Bev Bevan, he was frustrated by Lynn's refusal to tour and also Jeff using drum machines on this album, at least some of the time. And I don't blame him because Bev is such a great drummer, right? And he temporarily joined Black Sabbath in 1983. These problems helped make Secret Messages the end of ELO's classic 4-member lineup. So yeah, this was planned to be the final ELO album, but of course, they had to make one more album because this wasn't a double. Yeah, and also one of the songs that was on the original plan to be on the double album is a song called Beatles Forever. And I've read that some fans love it. And of course, some fans think it's the worst ELO song ever. And Jeff Lynne has never officially released it. I think he's kind of changed his mind about it. Be interesting if you have. I will listen to it at some point after this series is done. But I'd love your thoughts on that particular song if you have heard it. So it starts off with a bang. I absolutely love secret messages. I have nothing against synthesizers at all. You know, ELO has to change a little bit during the years, right? And Jeff is keeping up with the 80s with the synthesizers. So great opening track. That might make my top 20. We'll see. Loser Gone Wild is almost the first time you hear it, you're kind of taken aback how it changes almost into another song. But after, you listen to it a couple of times, you get used to that, and it just works. And speaking of works, Bluebird, I love the little work in the chorus of that. So the first 3 songs are really strong. I love them. Now, there are 2 songs that are good, but I don't think are as great as the other songs on this album. Take Me On, and the other one is Train of Gold. They're good, but they're not favorites of mine for this album. Everything else I really, really love. Letter from Spain is kind of different for ELO. I really like that. Really nice song. And, of course, Rock and Roll is King. Once again, I used to disc jockey, and probably that's the song that we played the most when I disc jockeyed in the 80s. Yeah, and so far for ELO's discography, I just wrote here, the only kind of bad song I would consider is from their debut, the Roy Wood song Manhattan Rumble, 49th Street Massacre. I don't care for that song. But every other song by ELO for me, up to now, is at least good. I don't consider any bad songs from ELO. So way to go, ELO and Jeff Lynne. Yeah, so this is just a fun, entertaining listen. And maybe it would have worked better as a double album. Like I said, I haven't heard the songs that were taken off of the double album yet. So I really think this is overall a really good album, although I'm not ranking it as highly as some of their other ones. So I'm going to give this out of 5 muffins. You'll see it here on the table. I'm going to give it 4 muffins, which is pretty darn good. And in my ranking, it goes in between Out of the Blue and No Answer at number 7. They just have a lot of really good albums, right? And even on the third day, that's at the bottom, maybe I need to listen to that more, but I did listen to it 4 or 5 times before I reviewed and ranked it. But maybe that will grow on me in time, right? And ELO has just been pretty consistent throughout the years. With one more album, Balance of Power, I did play it last night for the first time in quite a while. I don't know that album very well, so I need to listen to it 3 or 4 or 5 more times, and then I'll do the final review in this series. So, as always, please remember to like the video. Looking forward to your comments below, and if we do the live chat next Saturday, I hope you come by and join us. 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's it. Have a great day. Bye.